everybody. I thought I would come to you in the middle of the week instead of on Sundays, since your Sunday mornings have Sunday school. I thought it might be nice to do our devotion in the middle of the week, or whenever you have a chance to watch it is fine. This morning I'm going to talk to you about a journey, a trip that Mary and Joseph took. They rode a donkey, or Mary did, right? Donkeys were very important, especially the one who carried Mary, right? He carried her all the way to Bethlehem. It was a long, long journey because back then, did they have cars? Nope. Airplanes? Nope. Trains? Nope. Buses? Nope. They didn't even have roads like tar roads. They had dirt roads and more like paths for their travels. And they would ride on donkeys or sometimes camels. And the animal would carry all of their belongings for the journey. And the people themselves sometimes would ride. So Joseph had Mary ride the donkey. So right now, the only people in our story are Mary and Joseph. And they're traveling. So I thought I would read you a story about Jesus' birth. And I'm reading from the Pray and Play Bible, which is one that I like. And the title is Jesus' Birth. And you can see Mary, baby Jesus, and you see a cow in the background there looking at baby Jesus. What do you think the animals must have thought? Long ago, a man named Isaiah told people that Jesus would come and help them. Isaiah knew that Jesus is the Son of God. How do you think Isaiah knew that? Right, he was a prophet. And if you remember, a prophet is someone that God gives knowledge to and asks them to give a message to God's people. So Isaiah knew, and he was trying to get the people ready for the time when Jesus would be born. When it was time for Jesus to come, God sent an angel to tell Mary. How do you think Mary felt? Right, I would be afraid too. Nervous, excited, awe, lots of feelings, I bet. At first she was afraid. She'd never met an angel. Have you ever met an angel? I haven't. But she was happy to hear God had chosen her to be Jesus' mother. So Mary said yes to the angel, right? God sent an angel to Joseph in a dream. The angel told Joseph that Mary's baby would be God's son. Oh my goodness. How do you think Joseph felt? That's a big, big responsibility, isn't it? Having a baby is a big responsibility in itself. But to be able to raise God's son is huge. And Joseph also said yes, didn't he? Yeah, we're thankful for Mary and Joseph. Before Jesus was born, Mary and Joseph traveled to Bethlehem. Bethlehem was very crowded, and there was no place for them to stay. I wonder what that felt like. How do you think they felt when they traveled so far and then there was nowhere for them to stay? Because did they have phones? Nope. So they couldn't call ahead. Now when we plan a trip, we make what's called a reservation. If we're driving or flying, we call ahead to a hotel or a resort or wherever you're going. And you say, I'm going to be here on such and such a date, and I'd like a room. But they couldn't do that. So when they got there, there was nowhere for them to stay. Mary and Joseph had to stay in a stable. Have you ever been in a stable, visited a farm, and seen what a stable is? Jesus was born there. Mary wrapped him up and laid him in a manger. Do you know what a manger is? And there's that cow, and I see the donkey too, and I see a lamb and sweet baby Jesus. A manger is normally what horses and cows and animals eat out of. Hay goes in there, or whatever kind of food they eat. Angels appeared to the shepherds and told them about Jesus. Can you imagine if you were out at night in a field and a host of angels, many, many, many angels came and sang? Wow, how exciting. The shepherds left their sheep and went to Bethlehem to see baby Jesus. I wonder what they thought. Wise men followed a special star to come and worship Jesus. We can worship Jesus too. So as we wait for Christmas Day, let us remember all of the people involved in the story and the sacrifices that they made. Well, I hope you have a good rest of the week, and we'll close with a small prayer. Dear Jesus, we thank you so much for being born and coming here to save us. Help us to prepare our hearts for your birthday. Amen. Have a good rest of the week, and hopefully I will see you soon. Use your Advent calendar.